What are the kinds of things that you think your father would say to you?
I hope that he would say, "Son, you have done well. You've served your country, and you have set an example. Through your efforts, hopefully this world is a better place." I hope that's what he would say.
Some people choose their path in life, and for others, the path seems as if it was chosen for them. For Captain Jason Curtis, it's probably a bit of both. See, growing up in the town of Kalispell, Montana, Captain Curtis didn't know he would end up a fighter pilot, but he did know he wanted to.
I absolutely love the thought of flight. I love looking up in the sky and seeing jets race across the sky. I thought it was a pretty amazing thing. I always imagined myself doing that one day. Never thought if I actually could or not, but just the thought of that definitely inspired me.
You could assume Captain Curtis wanted to be a fighter pilot because of his grandfather.
During World War II, he was part of a large contingent of Polish fighter pilots that went up to England and flew for the Royal Air Force.
You could also assume he wanted to be a pilot because his father also flew.
He flew for the military. He flew experimental aircraft. He flew for the CIA over in Vietnam. And finally, he flew over in Saudi Arabia.
Unfortunately, Captain Curtis never met either of them.
My grandfather wished to become an American citizen. Unfortunately, he was unable to do so in his lifetime, and my grandfather had passed before I was ever able to meet him. My father had also passed before I was ever able to meet him, and I've only heard about him through stories and through books and through seeing pictures on the wall. My mom was the glue of our family. When my father passed, she decided not to remarry and decided to raise myself and my sister by herself. However, it was through her explaining who my father was and about my father and the love that she conveyed in those stories. That is how I came to know my father.
Today, Captain Curtis is married and has a child of his own.
It is extremely humbling to be a father and to provide a father role to someone, my daughter. That is a role that I never had growing up. So that is something that is very close to my heart. Seeing her eyes light up when I come home from work and seeing her on the flight line after we do a show, it means absolutely everything to me.
Now it's Jason's turn to be the inspiration. As a thank you to his mother for the stories of his grandfather and father.
The important thing is that you do tough it out through those hard times and that you remember where you got that inspiration, and to always remember that as you're going through your path of adversity. Because in the end, when you achieve that dream, man, it is just oh so worth it.
For the Thunderbirds, I'm Staff Sergeant Jared Watson.